Hi and welcome to my weekly environmental roundup. Spot STCs were down 15 cents last week to 38.70. We saw them come off their highs of 39.30 that we saw a couple of weeks ago. The spot LGCs were up 75 cents, 32.75. They've been trading in a range between 32 and 33. There was a little bit of volatility after the surrender, but that seems to have calmed down a little bit. The Cal 21s, they're up 50 cents, 32.50. 22s also up 60 cents to 26 bucks. The Cal 23s, they're up 75 cents to $18. Cal 24s up 40 cents to $9.40. And the Cal 25s, sporadic trading there, they're flat at 6 bucks. The VIX were up $1.50 to 48. Still quite high demand for those. They're hard to come by at the moment. The Eskies were down 5 cents. Not a lot of trading in those in the past week. They closed at 29.75. The ACCUs were down from 18.40, finishing up at 18.35, so they've drifted off those all-time highs of 18.50. NZUs were down $1.55 to 37.20. We saw the auction last week in New Zealand, which cleared at $36, so that was a historic moment for the New Zealand carbon market with that government auction. Coles supermarkets have announced that they will soon be completely powered by renewables after adopting a new goal to purchase all of its power from sources like wind and solar. The supermarket giant has set itself a target to procure all of its electricity from renewable sources by the end of 2025, and as part of the new climate change position statement adopted by the company. In addition to the renewable energy target, Coles has committed to a net zero emissions target by 2050 and will set an interim goal of reducing its scope 1 and 2 emissions by more than 75% by the end of 2030. German car manufacturer Porsche has announced it's aiming for a completely CO2 neutral balance sheet across the entire value chain by 2030. The Stuttgart firm says that while the goal will inevitably be a difficult one, it's steadfast about ensuring a greener future for its products. They plan to achieve this by systematically avoiding and reducing CO2 emissions. Porsche says it has already taken a number of steps in the right direction to ensure that the goal is met, including making its 2 factories in Germany, Zuffenhausen and Liesbeck, excuse my pronunciation, completely CO2 neutral through employing renewable energies and biogas. And in the US, Budweiser went green on St. Patrick's Day, but not in the usual fashion you might expect. The brewer did this by pledging enough renewable energy certificates to cover the estimated electricity used to brew every beer in the US for one day. That's all from me today. I hope you have a great week.